Good morning children, hope all of you are well. So today once again I am with you in the new Mulberry class, and the chapter we are going to start, it belongs to lullaby, okay, and the book page number 50. And first of all we have to understand that what is the meaning of lullaby, okay. Lullaby is a one kind of song that the people or our parents, your parents, they like to sing, that when we are going to sleep at night, okay. And even not only our parents and your parents, that even the people, those that from all over the world, they like to sing the same kind of song, but in according to their own language. Suppose the people, those who belong to France, they must be using French language. Those who belong to Spain, they must be using Spanish language. Those who belong to Britain, they must be using like foreign language. Those who belong to Bengali, they must be using Bengali language. But in most of the cases, the theme must be almost the same. Okay, and the words that we are going to use to sing such kind of song, the words are very gentle, mild and receptive, okay. So it easily takes the children to the world of fantasy. It makes them sleep peacefully. Even during their sleep, they are having so good dreams, okay. You can also tell it as a lori, but in your Mulberry book, it is that presented here as a poem. So today we are going to start, or today we are going to study the poem Lullaby written by the famous poet Alan Norman Bold, okay. So let us go through the poem. In the first stanza it is said, the poet is going to tell that once we are going to sleep, then what we should do? Normally, first of all, we should close our eyes properly. In the second line, one word is there, cuddling. Here cuddle means hug. So suppose if we need to keep our head properly, we like to use one pillow. We must be using 2 to 3 other side pillows. So it means that when we are going to sleep, then we should hug our pillows properly, or we should hold our pillows properly. And next what we should do, we should cover up our body with blankets, or if it is hot or any other season, that we must be using bed sheet or something like this, so that we can get comfort, okay. In the next stanza it is said that even when we are going to sleep, during our sleep we should be having some good dreams. Dreams like what we like to see, what we like to eat, even the people whom we love the most, we should see about all these things. If instead of all these things we are seeing like we are going to fight with another people, we are fighting, or we are kicking somebody, we are having quarrel with someone, then what will happen? Next morning when we will get up, our mind must be disturbed, okay. We must be thinking that, oh my god, last night I saw that I am punching somebody, so today I must be punching someone only. So it is said that even when we are going to sleep, so during our sleep even we must be having some good dream. So here see the line, sleep is an island. Yes, sleep is compared to an island. First of all we have to understand what is the meaning of island. Island means that area which is covered by waterland or sea, okay. Then it must be like desolate land, that noise free, that no one will be there to disturb you. So according to the poet, that when after the whole days of work we are going to sleep, our body also needs such kind of peaceful atmosphere, okay, that nobody should be disturbing us during our sleep. And yeah, of course, that waiting above means our body, that whole day it is waiting that when the night will come, and ultimately we will go to sleep peacefully like that island only. Okay, in the third stanza it is said that night is like a blanket. First of all we have to understand, here blanket does not mean that one kind of wrapper that we like to use during that winter when we are shivering in cold. Here blanket means that whole day when we are working, that night we feel like that blanket means such kind of thing that gives us rest from our work. So in that case, night is like blanket, because the whole day we are coming to school, we are having our work. Even you people are also having some other works like singing class, dancing, drawing, that recitation, karate class. So after all these things you must be getting tired. So when night you are going to sleep, you must be thinking that, yeah, finally it's a time when we can get rest. We are finally escaped from our work. So in that sense, the poet says that night is like a blanket which gives us comfort or a break from the day's work. Okay, next. Then what is the use of such kind of sleep? Then it gives us, first of all we have to close our eyes properly, and it gives us some more strength, so that next morning we can do our work properly. Okay. Okay, then next, last stanza it is said that dreams are like journeys. First of all, we have to understand what is the meaning of journey. Journey means something we are doing or having for a long time. In such a way, suppose that if from night 11 to morning 6 we are sleeping, then it must be almost 7 hours. 7 hours means that according to the poet, it must be like another journey. See, no one can mention that you can't tell me that, ma'am, I thought dreamed for only for 1 hour or 2 hours. No one can tell that for how long we are having dreams, okay. So in that sense, the poet wants to mean that dream is also like another journey, because as long as we are sleeping, we will be dreaming too. So rest is like a present. Here present means gift, okay. If suppose that whole day you are working, so if during your work I am telling you that eat something good or takes for some time a break, then you must be feeling very happy. You must be thinking that, oh my God, how much ma'am is good, that ma'am is giving us some time to take rest. So in that case, to you rest is like a gift, okay. So similarly, when whole day we are working, we must be getting tired. So at the end of the day, when that during night we are going to bed, we must be feeling that night is like a gift to us, because only that time we can take rest properly. And what happens, that it keeps us strong. If whole night we are sleeping peacefully, no one is disturbing us, no one is making noise around us, so next morning we will get some more strength to work some more. So this is all about that song or the poem, whatever we have studied till now. So what is the message that the poet gives us from this poem? The poet gives us the message that first of all we should do our work properly, and after all these things at night we should sleep properly. As long as we will sleep properly, the next morning we will get some more strength to do our work. Okay, so now let us go for the exercise. First of all, see that making connection. See the word line is there, making connection, number 1. So the poem is a lullaby. Which of these words would we include in a morning song? Circle them. See, first of all I have to mention the beginning also I said lullaby is a song that people like to sing at night. But in question number 1, making connection, it is said that we have to find out such kind of words from the box which includes that it belongs to a morning song. It means I am not going to tell you that go and sleep. I am telling you it's morning, so get up. Okay. That is why in that sense it is said that a morning song. So which words will go for this this topic? First of all, gently. During morning when we get up, whatever work we are doing, we should handle everything gently. So gently will be another word. Next word, pleasant. We can tell that what a pleasant morning. Next word will be warm. See, because that sunlight it gives us enough and more warm whole day. Journeys. Whatever work we are doing, that it belongs to like another journey. Okay, so journey will be another word, and that word will be strong. Because if whole night we are sleeping properly, that next morning, of course, we feel that we are strong enough to do any work. Okay. Next, number 2. See, number 2 stanzas are there, and from these 2 stanzas some questions are there that we have to find out the answers. See the first question, number A. The first stanza describes 3 things that we usually do when we go to bed. What are they? In the first stanza, what does the poet say? The poet says that we should, when we are going to bed, we should close our eyes properly, and then we should hold our pillows properly, and even we should cover up our bodies with bed cover or bed sheets or pillow, that blankets, whatever we need according to the seasons. Next question, what is sleep compared to? Sleep is compared to an island. Okay, why? Because Iceland means the beginning I said an area which is noise free. So at the end of the day, when night we are going to sleep, our body also likes to seek for such kind of noise free place where we can sleep peacefully. So that is why night is compared to an island. Okay, sorry, sleep is compared to an island. Okay, next, what are the things you like to dream about? Then what are the things that we must that like to dream about our favorite food items, our that favorite people, that our favorite dress, or whatever we like, we must that feel that we should be dreaming about all these things. Next, do you like this lullaby? Or give reason for your answer. Of course, I like the poem Lullaby because in this poem, the poet has made us understand that how much sleep is important to a boy or to the child, and moreover, in this poem, by using very beautiful words, the poet has made a poem just to make us understand that first of all we should sleep properly. Even after sleeping, we can get some more strength for our next days of work. Okay, next page. Page number 52. See here, what we have to do here. Number 1. See here that some words are there. Similes and metaphors. First of all, similes and metaphors both are the same, almost same. That simile is the comparison with another thing, and metaphor, it belongs to the direct comparison. Okay. Suppose if I am telling that you are as beautiful as a flower, it means I am comparing you with a flower. Okay. If you are and in other sense, if I am telling that TV is a stupid box, it means I am directly going to tell that suppose TV is a stupid box, it means I am comparing TV with like stupid box, or even it means whatever is stupid box according to me, that is television or TV. So when matter comes to similes, we have to understand some particular words will be there. See. In case of similes, some words will be there, like such as like, then as long as far as, okay, such kind of words will be there. But in case of metaphor, no use of such kind of words. Okay. So let us go for the experiment. Column A. Books are treasure chests. So no use of like, as long as, or such kind of words. So easily it will be metaphor. Next, reading a book is like taking a journey into new lands. Of course, see the word is there like. So easily we can tell that it belongs to similes. Next, my pillow is as soft as a cloud. Okay, so the pillow is compared to the cloud here. Okay. So of course it will be similes. Next, my grandmother is a mountain of strength. Of course, no use of such words, so it will be metaphor. Next, our teacher is a walking encyclopedia. Of course, metaphor. Then next, he is an angel. Metaphor again. And then the sun is like a pot of melting butter. Yeah, of course, the sun is compared to a pot of melting butter. So of course it will be similes. See the word is there like. Again, the man is as old as the hills. See. So again, that column H, it will be similes. Okay, next number 2. What you have to do? See, you have to use your own words to make a new sentence. But the hint is given over here. See, someone who is clever. It means the poet wants to mean that in the exercise it is that mean that the person is clever. So you have to make that either that example of similes or the example of metaphor. Okay. So what will be the answer? For me, as I feel like the man is as clever as a fox. If you want, then you can prepare some other sentence according to your choice. Next, someone who is happy. So the man is as happy as Larry. Next, your best friend. Yeah, in that case you can also make some sentences like metaphor or the direct comparison. So my best friend is my lucky coin. Okay, your school. School is a compulsory purgatory. Okay, butterfly. My dress is as colorful as a butterfly. So this is all about your chapter, that whatever we have studied till now. So next day your homework will be draw the picture of book page number 50. See, the boy is lying on the bed sleeping. Yeah, that you have to draw. Okay, in your copy only. First you draw over any kind of white page like your math sheet or any kind of art paper and paste it in your copy, okay, Mulberry copy. Then I will check. So till then, stay safe at home. Bye.